what a game this is. An incredible game so far. Now, I originally made this video with the intention of putting it out there when the game released. Unfortunately, other circumstances didn't allow that to happen. So, I mean, at this point, the clips that I've got on here are absolutely early game footage. There's nothing really spoilerish here. It's really early on in the game, so I'm a bit late to the party. Hey ho, there you go. It's the way the world works. But more so, back to the point of this game. This is an incredible experience. I am actually a lot further in from what this video clip is showing, of course. I mean, a lot of time has passed since this, and it is an amazing experience. I think I realized that when I first booted up the game and played this opening sequence, everything just came together, right? So the art style, the music, wow, that music is incredible. Like, it's such an amazing soundtrack, and the further in that you get into the game, you're just blessed with more fantastic soundtracks that just caress your ears, and if I was to put it that way, and just entice you into the game even further. Alongside that, you have got an excellent combat system, and I know that I haven't actually unlocked all of the variations on the combat system, but regardless of that, it is still, from what I've played so far, a fantastic experience. And another thing I'd just like to outline here is that, from what I understand, is this game is really respectful of your time, and a lot of games don't know how to do that. They don't know how to balance the game experience with the limitations of time, right? So, like, not everyone has as much time to invest in a game as you may have previously done. Myself, I don't have the time to play games that are hundreds of hours long, and even then, even if I'm really enticed by the game, just the thought of seeing that a game is such a long experience is gonna put me off. But this, on the other hand, this, I mean, a little bit of cheating here. I know it's not a longer game experience, and when I say a long, I mean it's not a 100-hour experience, although it is a significant length, really, and something that I really enjoy. And a lot of linear games, I really enjoy the experience, and I've come to appreciate them more the older I've gotten because of the time limitation. And this game, in that regard, is fantastic, because when a game's not 100 hours long, it means that it has to really trim things down to the point of where it's not cutting things where you're losing out on an experience, but it means that the developers are really streamlining it to actually make the most out of the time you're putting into the game, which means that you're getting the best experience, which I'd imagine they would have envisaged when they created the game and released it ultimately. I mean, coming back to me throwing glowing terms on this game rather, and I know I'm a bit late to the party. I mean, everyone has really put out some glowing endearments to this game, but again, if you're looking at this game and seeing what it is here, you're not really going to be exposed to much. But of course, the reason I've limited the gameplay on here is because I didn't really want to put spoilers out. Unfortunately, that's the problem with YouTube now. As soon as you've missed out a first week window or a second week window of actually playing the game, maybe not even to that extent, right? As soon as you see a thumbnail and the game's barely out a week, it's leading to spoiler territory. And then if you've played a bit of the game, it starts to unravel more than you'd necessarily want to be exposed to. But that's another argument in terms of like content and putting things out there as soon as possible, because that's the nature of the game. People want to get things out there when they're most relevant, right? So I can't fault that. But looking at the combat here as well, you get a kind of introduction here, if you haven't already seen the combat, to what it actually is and what it involves essentially. I mean, you've got, it's an RPG at heart, right? It's got some action elements. I mean, action elements and RPG tie in hand, right? So you've got your light attacks, you've got special attacks. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a light attack, right? It's just an attack. You've got special attacks. You've got an option of parrying. If you can time the window right for an enemy attack, you've got an option of dodging, which of course you can dodge, but you're not going to be able to counter at like you may be able to at the end of a parry. And then it also adds in all the other elements the further into the game you get, right? So that all in all alongside the amazing graphics. And I say amazing, sometimes it can look stiff in terms of the voice acting, but overall the graphics and the art style combine to make a fantastic visual showcase. And alongside that, you've got the amazing soundtrack that can't go understated, and it ultimately makes for a fantastic experience which encapsulates you. All of that to say, if you haven't already got this game or gotten around to experiencing it, I'd highly recommend it. This should be the next game on the agenda and must play for anyone.